Yo. We're back. What are you saying? 27th.
Jeez.
Another banger. We got a bank holiday party. Yeah, the first of 2023. We're back still.
Sun is shining, bank holiday, HoilBoys. That's a recipe for good disaster.
Listen, if you've missed the last few summers, that we've had parties, hey, you don't want to miss this one,
They don't call it Hoil Day party for no reason. It's because when the sun is shining and you see the Hoil, you see the Hoil that's dripping on the... Oh, let me just stop there.
just go watch the video.
Just go, you know what I mean?
But yeah, tickets are out right now. They're going fast.
Yeah.
So make sure you grab them. When's this coming out? Monday? Boy, if well,
listen, you know my pattern.
There.
If you ain't got tickets, shout me on the day.
Nah, you see this guy's fucked. He's fucked. Oh my days.
Fans, you get me? Shout me, man.
This guy's a scary guy.
No wristbands.
Man, them
because it will be sold out.
100%.
Yeah, sold out.
And man, them don't leave it too late. Don't leave it too late, man. Them, you know what I mean? Because you know the girls are gonna come, and girls, you lot be friendly. Invite your other friends you haven't invited to the previous ones, and the ones you invited to the previous ones. So we can have, the more Hoil, the merrier. No, the more Hoil, the oilier.
Age thing.
23 plus.
Is it still 23 plus? Yeah.
I got some 21. I mean, my sister's asking, but where? 23, man. What you say? 23, 21, 23?
It's 23.
23 plus, man.
Sorry.
Next time.
It might be 25,
I think the 23 is fair, man. Good age.
Good age.
It's been a minute,
Good age.
23 Jordan, yeah.
But yeah, we got some serious DJs as well.
Come on.
Who you?
Hey.
We got some serious DJs, you get me? It's not that the main set, hosted by Charlie as well.
Hey, yo.
Hey! Listen, it's a serious party still.
What? How much you paying him?
Bro, go away.
How much you paying him?
But we're promoting something. Why are you talking about? Oh my gosh.
Guy, bro.
Bro,
Listen. If you're not there, so I don't know where you're gonna be, bro. But listen.
Don't cry, don't beg.
If you're there, just know we'll come with the vibes this year, innit? You get me, yeah? So make sure their tickets are out now. They won't be there for long, so make sure you grab them, yeah?
Come on.
Cool.
I want to see all the friends of the show there. You get me?
Friends of the show. If you're really friends, innit?
Yeah, if you're really friends, we'll see you there. Hoil.
What you saying? The 29th of May,
29th
we got a special episode, live audience.
Just flesh. Get me?
Just for our day ones, our actual fans, you get me? Yeah, man, we're going to be putting up a link. First come, first serve. Very, very
special. Intimate, yeah, man.
So basically, a live pod.
We're doing a live pod.
With people here.
We want you to come.
With people here. So you see
vibe with us.
Yeah, you can come here. Live see it.
On your favourite HoilBoys lap.
Yeah, if that's HD.
All of us.
You see on HD's lap, you feed him Moscato.
Me, bro.
You put in his mouth.
Like a bad beat.
Come on.
But yeah, like you can come, you can chill, with us. We're gonna have a little vibe. We're gonna have a little, a little party before and after, drinks, and we want you involved in the pod, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna be streamed, obviously, but we want you here
right
with us
here
in the flesh.
I want to see you. You can see me. I can see you. You get me?
It's gonna be very interactive as well. Games, all of that. You get me? So make sure you keep an eye out for the link. We're gonna be posting it. First come, first serve, man. Come and vibe with your boys, man.
Come on.
29th of May, you get me?
Hoil.
Live show. Hoil. HoilBoys, episode 66.
Hoil.
Live from London.
HD, what the fuck?
Wow. What an intro. Let's go.
We're going to keep that in.
Sorry, I was just eating a patty, It was in my bed and...
Scary guy, man.
What patty did you have?
Salmon.
You wish. Fucking wish.
Salmon patty. Now, HoilBoys, episode 66.
Hoil.
Live from London Podcast Studios.
Yes.
Who we got in the building today, man? We got fish patty over there.
Oh, yeah. My HD.
Fucking hell.
Scott on me.
I can't call you that today, man.
May and nephew, the list goes on. Can I get like a round of applause?
I don't think
I don't know, man. I don't think you deserve it today. You don't deserve it today.
You don't deserve it. You've come in, you've done that intro, you're eating a fish patty. You're low. You're low, mate. You know.
Actually low today.
Yeah, man. You got your boy Charlie Mason in the house.
Oh, Charlie.
Come on, well
Yeah,
done,
man,
people.
Charlie, innit?
You're telling me. No, all right, then. Okay. Hey.
Charlie fit me. I
What you
add that
telling
in there. You get me? And Doobs, I'm here.
Dingy wingy doves.
Disgusting.
Ooh, that's a new one.
Wow. Wait, wow.
That's a new one. I like that.
Disastrous.
Disastrous, disgusting, Duracell, dumpling,
Demeaning.
deceitful,
Downgrading.
detour, downgrading, descending,
Diminishing.
diminishing, damsel,
Dog.
dog, doggy dog,
Did you call me Damson?
dog, you wish, you wish, Dubs. Pleasure
Yeah,
to have
man.
you, sir.
Yeah, it's good to
Pleasure.
be here. It's good to be here, man.
Jeez. We would introduce Whale, but clearly it's taken the whale a long time to swim here. So, yeah.
Who knows if you actually get it? Do you know what I
Who
mean?
knows? Who knows?
Find out on the next
But
episode.
you guys, when we asked you who we should give John's who we should take John's percentage from, just bear in mind how unserious Whale is. So yeah. But when he gets it, I guess. But how you lot? You saying?
Oh, good, man. Nothing to complain about.
Nothing to complain about. Yeah.
Not quickly, lads.
Okay, cool.
In the building today. We got big business.
We got literally
Big.
pun intended. Big business.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah.
I don't think anyone in here is in the tax bracket right now.
No, nobody here. If you put 1, 2, 3, 4, you dump us together.
Get me?
We're not gonna make it.
I ain't seen the kind of numbers my man sees.
You know what I
Get
mean?
me?
But they said by faith of a mustard seed.
All right.
So hopefully one day we'll get there. But for those of you at home who know, you've seen already see what we're dealing with. You get me? Good for you lot. But for those who don't know, I don't even feel like I can do enough justice. You know what I mean? So, right? Without further ado, I just want you to just tell them, yeah, the title in which you go by. Please do not be modest. You know what I mean? just tell them the official title of what you do. You know what I mean? And I feel like that will be the fairest way of introducing you. So without further ado, who do we have in the studio with us? Please.
Thanks for leaving that intro. I appreciate it.
bit.
But my name is Alfred Dzadey, property investor.
Can we get a round of applause for that already?
I'm gonna
Hi.
normalize all of this. This is nothing special.
You
Like,
know what? You're right. Amen. But until it's normalized, we're gonna give you.
And we are here
props.
today to
Nah,
learn. We're here to learn.
man. How you feeling?
good,
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys bringing me on here.
Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming,
You're a busy guy. Yeah, I checked on your Instagram, man. I can't keep up. Dubai, then London, Dubai again. It's like you treat Dubai like it's Peckham Market. You know?
You said you live in England, but where do you spend most of your time? Because it can't be here.
So, like for example, I'm going to Miami next week.
All right.
I go where I need to go and I go where business is at, I go where I need to kind of access information, learn from people. So I just go wherever I need to go. Like I'm not bound to this country. If I need to leave, I'll leave. Like not a problem.
Are your properties... Ooh, sorry.
No, go.
I think I cut you out still.
No, you never gone. Feel free.
Yeah, are your properties in Dubai and these places, or is it just...
No, at the moment, all in UK, all in Coventry. So that's where I've got my portfolio. Yeah.
We're gonna get to your. We're definitely gonna get to your story a bit later.
Yeah, because we haven't done our mental health check.
I don't know if you've seen an episode of the show, but obviously a group of black males.
Yeah.
We start the show every episode. We'd like to do mental health checks. So we're gonna go from. Should we start from me?
Yeah, start from you so you can get a rough idea.
Yo, and then we're gonna go around. So basically, we're gonna just rate your mental health out of 10
Even though yours should already be 10.
Based on the week, though, innit?
based on the week that you've had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna say I should be a 10,
Yeah, you should be.
but I'm gonna say I'm an 8.
So,
Yeah, I'm still high, but I'm back to reality.
wasn't high as in. Oh,
No.
Okay.
We don't smoke.
You never know with you, because you know what I mean?
But,
No way.
Finish it.
Finish it. It's your song, sorry.
No, I'm an 8. I was a 10. I was abroad, had a booking, went well, went extremely well, got good reviews, but just dropped a tiny piece when I came back to England.
I heard that.
Why?
Just because it's England.
Weather.
The environment.
Yeah, it's the environment. Like, do you know when you go elsewhere, you're like, it's great, and then it's like, cool, now I'm back here.
But
But
humbling reality.
yeah, but it just makes me want to go harder, man, because I just want to be I want to be flying here and everywhere. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just back here, and I'm just like,
Thing about that is, I feel like the UK is the best place to live. Yeah, but
you?
yeah, I think it's the best place to live.
I think it's the best place. It's the best place to make your money, maybe,
No, I don't
maybe,
think so.
or not even.
The only thing the UK has is the currency, bro. That's it.
Yeah, to live is a bit.
But to live,
No, as in obviously because this is what I'm accustomed to, like the lifestyle. I know that. Let's say if I get sick, I know the process. This is what I need to do.
but if you've got money, that's not a worry anywhere else. And there's plenty of cities that are like England,
But then-
like London, sorry, that are probably even like got way more. If you go elsewhere, if you've got money,
I don't know. I've been to places that I like Dubai and Greece or whatever. But I could live in Dubai. But
why did you come back?
what here?
Because of money.
Because it's expensive, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you
where-
had to come back here to make your money. But if you was making your money, and then you could stay out there and make your money, would you come back
Yeah, obviously.
to live?
Yeah.
No, but you come back to visit your family. But would you come back to live? As in, I need to come back here to live.
Can't lie. If I can make
I
my
don't
money,
know.
I'm not coming back.
Every time I've been abroad and then a certain period passes, I want to come back. I want to come back home in it. Like I've never wanted to
Stay there.
stay there.
Yeah, but
Fair enough.
well, brother, I talk to you, bro. He'll come back and he'll be like, I need some sun again, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, I need
It's
to go again.
It's like I have to come back, but then when I'm here, I want to leave again. So it's like I want to live here, but I still want to go enjoy it elsewhere, but always come back.
Fair
You know what
enough.
I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Got you. So you're what?
I'm at 8. I'm at 8 out of 10. Yeah.
That's not bad then.
Yeah.
That's still good. Fair enough.
What we saying?
My mental health. It's a tricky one.
Should be high though.
Why?
You
What?
done a little pill thing, innit?
What do you say?
You done a face pill, innit?
Face pill.
Wait, I don't know. Like almost like that's how many months ago?
I swear done. I saw it today still.
Are you being serious? Yeah. Your algorithm is so bad.
Yeah, but I don't know why it showed it to me.
Wait,
today.
I was thinking, what's this guy saying?
I
I
swear.
said on Facebook, I had it like almost like beginning of this year.
What's it called? A green pill, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you done it today still.
I had it in January.
If he had it today, he would not be here.
Yeah, real.
He'll never be
One,
here.
I will not be here.
Swear, what is it?
It's
Was
fake.
it peak?
Bro, I had to stay at home for like 4 days. My face was peeling, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's so funny. He said you should be happy. You had a green pill. Did I? And the irony is, I'm on a like a 5, 6.
That's the lowest.
Low. Why you low?
Yeah, man. And it's mad because I'm literally. It's I had some good news today. Like I had a good meeting with very big company brand work that I'll be doing for them, and I'm very excited for that. And it's just annoying that as great as that is, like it's priceless news. Like I actually can't wait for that, but I can't fully enjoy it because of what I'm currently having to experience like right now. Is that you, HD? HD, is that you?
Unfortunately.
Guys, if you don't see me on HoilBoys again, yeah, it's because of Whale and HD. I promise you. Big man thing.
Shot in it. Give me a shot.
You look like give me a shot. Hey, yo.
I thought that was the rule, no? If your phone goes off, you take a shot.
Since when was that? Look at this alcoholic, man.
I swear that
Man
was
just
the
wants us to serve him alcohol, you know?
the rule still.
No.
HD is one of a kind, you know?
What is that then? That's a shot, bro.
That's a man's shot still, bro. Take
That's a
that.
double.
was.
That's a young double right there. Zoom in on HD taking his shot for breaching the rules of the show.
Guy's just a scary guy, man.
Yeah, he's finished for the rest of the episode.
Oh, my days.
So, guys, you got some good news,
Yeah, some good
but you
news,
can't really enjoy it right now.
This week, just, bro, like in my personal life, it's just, well, it's a lot in it. You know what I mean? And it's just stuff that I just feel like, yeah, I guess, you know, what don't kill you only make you stronger. I hate that saying so much. But it's like, hey, I'm actually not dead. So, now, as much as I'd rather not face what I have to face, I'm facing in it. You know what I mean? Take it one day at a time. And at some point, I'm going to overcome it. But for right now, it's just not it's not the best mental space to be in. But, hey, well, we strive for it, you know. I'm here. So even that, I feel like it's a good testament to character, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's easy for when the world is on your shoulders to make excuses and not show up and whatever. You know what I mean? But hey, man's here. I've had a busy day. But ultimately, yeah, it's a 5-6. But I'm sure by the end of this pod, it will go up. You know?
Amen.
You pray for a better week, man.
Yeah, amen, man. So yeah, that's me, man. That's me, bro.
Alfred,
I have to pick a number as well.
out of 10, yeah, man.
I would say 7, 8. I don't know. Like for me, I don't really dwell on these things. Like I'm always busy doing things. So like I never really kind of sit back and self-reflect on like how mentally I am. Like I get stuff thrown at me like all the time. So like I just get used to pressure and dealing with things in the moment and just overcoming them. Like,
Do you feel like that's a good thing though? To never actually sit back and think about your own mental.
Yeah, it's not obviously you need to self-reflect, but like that's something I know consciously like I'm not good at. I'm always fast moving, like I can do something amazing and like what's next? And then kind of dismiss it like, oh, like it was a big thing at the time trying to get there, but like when now I'm there, it's like, okay, like what's next?
Yeah.
That's the mindset though, isn't it? That too.
Definitely a mindset. Keeps you going.
Yeah, so like that's why like I find it hard to even answer the question of like what's some like my mind at the moment, mental health.
All right, you know what? Let me ask you something, yeah? Just take a deep breath. Let's go. No, seriously. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, you get in? Now out. Pause. You're calm now, yeah?
Okay.
Just think of the last week. That's all I want you to think about. Not tomorrow, not just not last month, the last week. How has the whatever good news, bad news you've had, how has the last week been? You know what I mean? Have you been on planes? Have you seen a couple zeros enter your account? You know what I mean?
Definitely seen a couple of zeros.
You know what I mean? So based on that,
good week, bro.
So based on just those 7 days, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your mood on, bro?
Yeah, no, I'll still say it's like an 8. It's been good. Like
Damn, boy.
Before it was 7, 8, at least now it's 8 because you remember that?
you
I saw an extra zero. I saw a zero. He said, I can't lie, I saw a couple of zeros still.
No, you know what I was gonna say. What I just remembered. Obviously, I had the Gen Z event where I spoke at that event.
Sick. Yeah.
And obviously, like young crowd of people, like these guys are killing it. Like to be at that young age, to be in a room, like a property investment, getting around people that are doing it at a high level. That's I didn't get access to that at that age. So for sure, great environment. I was happy to be there, like just to share my knowledge, my wealth with these guys to kind of inspire them with what's possible. So that's kind of, I guess, a fulfilling thing for me.
Definitely.
That's a good week
Definitely.
then.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
week, man.
yeah.
Love that for you, man. Come on.
Cool.
HD with a base fee.
Based on your week, mine's a 2, man.
No, shut up, man.
Honestly, like I have had a couple zeros leave my account.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
So, yeah, it's not high at all, man. Like, I have plans, and like, it's just not happening yet, innit? And when money's involved, like, you know, when people say, "Cool, I have a product, they're gonna give me this, and I'm waiting for this to come," and then, like, I just look at it like this is too good to be true. It's not coming, and now it's looking like it's not coming. So yeah, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's annoying, innit? So it's just kind of set me back in it. So but I need to just find another route to get to where I need to get to.
You have to, man. You have to, bro. Because you ain't got no choice.
2 in it, 2 out of 10.
Nah, come on, man.
Mine a setback for a major comeback.
Yeah, man, but I got deadlines too, man. So
Yeah, sure.
I heard that still.
I hear it.
And you don't want to be dead at the deadline. So that's, you know. I guess
true that.
May you not be dead at your deadline in Jesus' name. Amen. Hoil. Sorry.
I want to get into your story, Alfred, yeah? And it's probably going to take up most of the pod because we've got a lot of questions for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
This is Dude's way of saying I haven't done any work.
No.
Should I ask you stuff?
I'll summarize it either way, like just kind of like.
But just before that, yeah, basically this week, yeah, I've been looking at on Twitter, innit? Yeah, just passing the time and stuff, innit? Like, I've been doing a lot of public transport taking this week, yeah.
Yeah.
And I found like something confessions on Twitter, innit? And I've just like screenshotted some of the funniest ones, yeah. And some ones that I want people's like I want you lot's opinion on them, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are wild, but I want you lot to like just give me feedback on these, yeah. Because when I read them, I was thinking, what? So alright, cool. This is my first one, yeah. Someone said, "Is it fruity that my boy turns me on?"
what?
What? The
Wait. Because
Well
someone,
done, man.
no wait, someone wrote this. But I'm not gay.
Shut up, man. Okay. And that's fine, but just accept it.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know what I mean? I hate when niggas do this.
Wait. I haven't finished.
No, but I'm telling you, bro, whoever you are, you're gay, and I'm happy for you. I love that for you.
I haven't finished.
Wow.
He's a good-looking guy,
Jesus.
and seeing him topless on Insta.
Nah,
What?
man.
Nah,
That's
nah.
it,
Bro,
man.
clear off, man. What's
That's
this,
it,
bro? You're
man.
wasting our time, man.
That's it, man. You know yourself.
You know he's gay. He knows he is. And that's okay. Just come out and say it. So all this.
But he also said, I don't want to do anything with him.
Please, man.
Like, if he sticks it on you, you're gonna have it. You're gonna
Crumble, man. You
But
get
I
wicked at
can't
these,
ignore
bro.
that he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. But then it
But
could've-
turning you on is crazy.
You know what I mean? The turning you on is
Yeah.
crazy. I can say a man is I've said bare man are you man here, handsome guys. God
thank
forbid
you.
any
Oh,
one of
thank
you
you,
ever
man.
turn me on, bro.
Thank you.
God forbid. God for any one of you. What? Bro, but that's not. How can he say now? The guys.
Okay, so basically he's in denial.
Yeah, man. Bro,
Posted this on Twitter.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
a main account.
but you know, anonymous. You know them.
Oh, about to say.
Anonymous.
Bro,
Anonymous.
brave
Anonymous.
enough to do that.
Nah. He didn't say it from his mate. It's anonymous. Yeah?
Anonymous, but okay.
But cool, that one was
That's
just.
it, Tez.
I would say
mental.
tell your boy how you really feel, man.
Yeah,
and
real.
you lot could go.
That's what I was saying. Would you?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good thumping your face, bro.
Cool. Next one.
Oh
Yeah?
my days.
Okay, cool. This one is. I want you lot's actual opinion on that. That was just a joke, innit? It was a serious thing.
Yeah, that was
but
my
that one,
honest-
there was no like opinion to give in it. It was just funny to me.
Oh no, but my opinion still stands.
Yeah, no, you can give it. But I'm saying this one, I actually want your opinion on it. Yeah?
Fine.
So I've had feelings for my friend for ages now,
Mm-hmm.
and we fuck when we're drunk, but when we're sober, we're just mates.
What's the genders?
Thank you. That's what I need to ask first. 'Cause after the last one, I don't even know.
I wasn't even thinking that.
So she is.
Nah, but we never know
the
these things, you know.
person writing it in.
Yeah.
The person writing in it is a female, and the friend is a male.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool. So she's had feelings for a friend for ages now, and they fuck when they're drunk.
Come on.
Yeah. But when they're sober, they're just mates, and it's starting to piss her off because he keeps insisting that they're
get
platonic.
Oh, so yeah, no, listen, because he has the best of both
Both
worlds.
of us, yeah.
Literally.
He's catching feelings in it, so it's affecting.
So she's saying now another person wants to hook up with her, but she doesn't want to. What should she do?
She should get drunk.
But what do you actually do? Like, so like you
No,
obviously like your friend, but you're only doing things when you're drunk.
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
But it's not gonna go nowhere.
So it's just like cut your losses. You're only gonna get hurt the longer you go down.
Bruv, she might as well come to the friend for advice. And when she comes to my for advice, hey, you know what? Let's just get drunk and think about it then. You know what I mean? Get drunk and we're knock again.
What do you
We're
think?
knock again.
Okay, but then here's another question. Do you think he knows what he's doing? As in,
Of course it does.
Nah, man, brother,
when I
the
get
guy-
drunk,
Guy in this room can be like,
No,
yeah.
man, the guy's drunk though, man. Come
Nah,
on, man.
man.
No, I mean,
He's having his
come-
cake. He's having his cake.
no, he's having the best cake though, you know.
Yeah, he's having the best cake. He knows what he's doing.
But what should she do?
yeah, she's asking what should she do. Clearly, she's caught feelings.
Either
But my
control your
thing is-
feelings, yeah. Control your feelings and like tone it down a bit.
But how can you tone it down if you're only doing something when you're drunk?
No,
when
but
you're
sex-
when you're sober,
but-
we're actually brethren.
No, but sex can be like a bit. Actually, so what's pissing her off that he's saying that or that?
It's pissing her off because she's obviously probably caught feelings, but they only do things when they're drunk.
That is so funny. You
And
know?
So she's in a dilemma, basically.
And she wants to do more when they're
She
sober.
probably likes him at this point.
Yeah.
Uh,
She definitely likes him at this point.
Then,
Yeah.
but then she should have that conversation when they are sober and see what my
Yeah.
man says.
Yeah. Yeah, chat to him.
Well, we all know the answer sitting here. What the answer?
Okay, but cool. If,
We all know the answer.
Yeah.
This guy's not. He's having fun.
if he then turns around and says, nah, like, I don't like what to do. Are they actually friends then?
Yeah, why
They're,
not?
no, they are not friends.
Why not?
Because they're
Men and women
they're-
can't be friends.
Don't
Like-
say that on this pod. Are you
They
mad?
can't- wait.
Oh, we've opened up a
Hold on, hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
you're mad anyway.
We got
bro.
him.
Wait.
Yeah, rules. We got him. You're in trouble.
No.
So you can't be friends with women. Ladies, you heard first, okay?
I have one female friend.
Wow. So all the rest you just been knacking.
No,
Why are you blushing?
no, it's the drink, bro. It's,
This guy just telling on himself.
actually, no. I have a few female friends, but
No, you said one. You said one, innit?
No,
You know what I mean?
I have one that comes to mind where I can say, cool, that's like my dog in it. Like, but the rest of them, I just don't see them in it.
So
Respectfully,
if she
that
stuck
one,
it on
is she
you,
dead?
would you?
No, I wouldn't, and that's why she's my brethren.
No, but pause. Is she nice though, honestly? Or is she dead?
She's pretty.
Is she honestly pretty?
Yeah, she's pretty.
You don't know the line, HD.
No, she's pretty still.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Do you know the friend?
No, I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about right now, innit? As in, he would if he says the name, I
But
probably
this
do.
drink has Bro, I feel like
That's why you're pushing the ring during the pod. Did you get
I'm gonna
me?
die, bro.
Okay, so you man are saying that they're not friends, and she should say something.
Why they not? But,
They're not friends. They're not friends.
Can I just ask? Do we all agree that they're not friends? And if so, why?
I agree that they're not friends because,
Friends don't fuck.
yeah, literally.
Is it?
They don't. No, they don't, bro. They don't.
Yeah, no, of course they don't. They don't.
Charlie wants to say something.
No. I'm generally, of course, not. You know what I mean?
All right,
If I'm not you. I'm not
I've got a
saying
question
nothing,
for
man.
you. I've got a question for all the man.
Nothing, bro.
Everyone in here has had a friends with benefits at one point in your life, right?
Yeah, have we?
I'm trying to think. I'm sure I have.
This nigga was just thinking about money all the time. No time
Okay,
for that.
Has it ever worked out?
Yeah.
As in, you lot have ended
No.
amicably.
Huh?
Spell it.
Is it amicably?
Just try yourself.
Yeah.
Has it ever ended peacefully?
Yeah, I think I only fucked. Yeah.
See,
No, you know what?
you're questioning it.
No, you know what? It has. It has. Only thing was that obviously I think I done a bit too much when she started seeing someone in it.
It didn't end there. It didn't end well then. You obviously got feelings. You didn't realize.
No. You don't even know.
Okay, sorry, go.
When I said I did too much, as in, I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to be like fair in it. I was like, okay, cool. So the whole point initially was, we'll be shepping whilst you're dating, man. So obviously you can date them and actually see them for who they are.
That's toxic.
How is it toxic? I'm helping her out.
No, that's toxic.
That's
How-
toxic. That's toxic.
Are you not mad?
That's wild. Still.
That's toxic.
That's very wild.
That's toxic.
Wait, that's what she wanted, and I was okay with it. How am I toxic?
You're both toxic.
Enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a good friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, so my thing is, why are you trying to confuse her by taking her down while she's seeing someone and getting to know them?
She was fine with it.
No, but that's you suggested it.
No, no,
Yeah, you can tell.
no, deep, wait, bro. Listen, if you're having a friends with benefits now, yeah, and you guys are just shepping in it, and and you've made it clear, you know what, us two are cool. I don't want to ruin it. At least if we shep, we can stop shepping and be friends. If we make this serious and it don't work, it's gonna collapse, innit? You know what I mean? Cool. So she understands that. She's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna see other people. You can see other people. I'm like, yeah, I'm calm with that. You know what I mean? She's like, all right, cool.
Of course you're calm with that.
Because I'm a secure man. Anyways, so she goes on dates now. Cool. She comes back. She tells me about these dates. We shep.
Do you care? When she's telling you, do you actually listen or you just like, cool, let me get to that?
100%. I was genuinely waiting for her to find the right person, and then I would stop shepping.
You will never find that guy whilst you're shepping.
But she did. And when she found him, I said, cool.
No,
let
she
me stop.
didn't. She got tired of you.
No.
Oh my
I think
god.
let's just end this conversation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If I wait for, I can't. We're muting that one, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna mute that one.
Just Charlie, that one. No. Because I don't want to remove it. Just mute that and show the facial expressions.
Yeah.
Because what the hell did this guy just say, bro? Yeah, mute it and just show everyone's face.
No,
please.
but we're not friends no more, though.
I fucking hope so.
All I know is, I clocked
You
it.
follow each other.
Huh?
Follow each other.
No. Oh, hasty. Oh, no, you men are liars as well. Though. I'm just the only one keeping it real, but it's calm. It's calm. For the sake of you, man. Yeah, it's calm. It's calm. Whatever. Moving on.
Nah, I got one more, yeah?
Yeah, you look like one more. Whatever.
All right, cool. This is another girl. My best friend and his girlfriend of 6 years broke up around a month ago.
Jesus.
She stepped in, didn't she?
Wait, however, the whole time they were dating, whenever they would argue,
He would come to.
oh no, stop. No, I've got it confused. Sorry. It's a guy.
Yeah.
So my best friend and his girlfriend of 6 years broke up around a month ago.
Yeah.
However, the whole time they were dating, whenever they would argue, his girl would come to mine and would fuck.
Nah.
Jesus.
He's a devil.
Last
No,
week, she
he's-
told me
he's
she's
a devil.
pregnant and says it's mine.
Yeah, good for you. Good for
Shame
you.
What
on
do
you.
I do?
Calm as a bitch.
Yeah, but keep the devil's baby, bro.
Big man to keep the devil's baby. Big man to, you name me Lucifer. Rubbish.
But is she the devil though?
Two of them are.
Nah.
Because that's my boy that I'm sleeping with his girl.
Two of them are.
Yeah, you know what it is? She's doing what girls are going to do.
Hey!
However,
What, HD?
however,
You put yourself in fire. Tell us.
however, I expect my boys to be loyal, you know?
No, what are girls gonna do? Because I don't know. I don't know.
What are you trying to say, bro?
HD, educate us. We are men. Educate us. What are women meant to do that this girl did? I want to be educated.
Shot has finished him. You know?
No. It's not finished yet. It will be finished soon. HD, please, can you tell us? Elaborate.
What will women do?
What's that? Yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't know, mate.
No, alright, cool. Boy to boy. Like, what?
I said boy to boy, like there's not two cameras.
But fuck the camera, this is real life, man. Come on, bruv. They
cool.
can't cancel us. Come on, man.
Cool. Have you ever had a girl that messed you about?
Not that I know.
Not that I know of as well.
What do you miss you about? Like she had.
Just like I don't know.
Just speak your truth.
I don't have a no. This is not my truth, bro.
Okay, have you ever had a girl that's messed you about?
Back in the day.
Yeah, cool. So go on. With that in mind, go on.
What?
You know, this is what girls do. They go around the front. What? Go on.
I know. I never said that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, man, don't expect women to be loyal to me. Innit?
You don't.
I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, I expect my boy.
He's not surprised if they're not.
Listen,
Oh, fair enough.
I expect my boy to be loyal in it. That's what I'm saying.
I heard that.
So I'm saying she's not the devil. Well, she's the devil, but he's worse. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's definitely worse.
Yeah.
Definitely worse.
So I didn't mean to say anything like bad.
But when dudes initially read it out, I said he's a devil, and then you said no, she is.
Like,
I
she
said-
does what women do.
At first he said she is, and then he said that.
No. I said he.
You sure?
Yeah,
He's the
100.
devil, but he's basically saying that
I expect him to
he's
turn
less
her away.
surprised at the woman.
Yeah, you know that one can't stay in. Sorry.
Bloody hell, mate. Alfred,
Back to business.
Yeah, some
back to
business.
business, man. Just a little trivia for us, you know what I mean? But we're here, and
Ask some people some questions about you.
yeah. But before the questions, I want to get into your journey.
Come on. So that's a question. Got you.
So what do you say you do? Like, what's the actual title? Like, what's your title?
Yeah, so I'm in business in general, like, but property's my I guess my foundation.
All right,
So
cool.
people know me more for property investing.
But you didn't start in that, did you?
No, I didn't.
So obviously, I'm familiar with your actual story, innit? Like,
Okay.
but just for people out there, can you kind of explain how you got into what you do now?
Yeah.
Because it's not recent, but it's pretty
Yeah.
recent, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I guess background, went Hearts University, did aerospace engineering.
What year?
What do you mean? 2011 I
Yeah,
started.
I
I think we had this conversation before, like, I think,
Yeah?
we might.
So
we might know-
the same year as you, man.
I went Hearts as well, innit?
Yeah, but
same
yeah,
year,
but-
same
yeah,
year.
but you man clearly weren't doing the same things though. You know what I mean?
No, but we'd have been on campus.
You would have been on campus, maybe been out. Like,
Yeah, but he must have been like putting his head in books.
no,
Yeah,
I did that and I partied. Like everyone else out like partying.
I think the man putting their head in yash. You know what I mean? I feel that's what was happening.
This guy.
So I did a bit of both. Like I studied and I also played hard as well. So like, because Hearts, like, everywhere's parties, house parties to coach parties to everything's happening there. Like, people love to come to our uni. So there's no way you're gonna be like on books all the time. It doesn't work. And my friends as well. Like, everyone's trying to be out, get active. So so I did that. Then coming out of that, got a contracting job as a project manager at Jaguar Land Rover, and it was good. I was thinking, yeah, I've made it. Like, starting salary 40 grand. So like, I was like, yeah, this is good. Enjoyed it first year, but then I kind of came to a realization. Okay, great, it's been good first year. I want to earn more money. Like, how can I go about earning more money? And I hadn't researched at that point, like, what my earning potential is in that role.
Yeah.
So like, upon researching, like, max 150, 200 grand a year is what you'd get, and that's like a 10-year kind of building your career. I'm like,
After 10 years, that's the probably max
yeah, I'm
you
like,
get.
I'm not gonna spend 10 years in this job trying to get only 150 grand. I don't even think I made that a month. So why the hell would I settle for this journey, this vehicle? So property is what kind of was the first thing I kind of thought about, because I knew people that built wealth have property in their portfolio. So it was like, that was the first go-to point, and I kind of wanted to learn about that. So that's how I got into property. But obviously, the actual me getting into it, that was me investing heavily into my education. So like, the money that I was making from work, I would save it, and then I utilize that money to be able to invest into a program, coaching program, learning about property investment.
Sick.
So you done that off your own back. You went and searched for.
Yeah. So I think I've always been curious. Like, in life, I'm just a very curious person. Like, if I see someone's making money or something, I just want to know how they're going about doing it. How did they get there? What was the route they took?
Yeah.
So like, I just went researching, and obviously property is like the most marketed thing outside of like a job. So everyone's like, oh, buy some property, you can build wealth from buying property. But I didn't think of it as a business at the time. I used to think, I'll just buy one or two every couple of years, maybe, as I progress my career. And by the time I finish, I'll have like a portfolio of properties that will bring me income when I retire.
Yeah.
But then when I went to these seminars, like it's actually a business. You can kind of buy a lot of properties relatively quickly if you can raise some capital and do deals. And I was like, damn, this is like a whole new world.
Yeah.
Big light bulb moment for me, like of what's possible, just getting into a new room.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of, I guess, got me to where I am today, and just continuously investing. But it's not cheap, so just put context onto it.
I was going to ask that next. How much would you need to start?
So I didn't go down a route of like, or how much you need to start to buy, like do a deal. I went down the route of getting educated first. So I didn't want to go into anything blind and try and guess my way and try and work it out. Like YouTube, a lot of people want to find freebies and work out themselves, and obviously you can, but I was in the game of trying to do this as quickly as possible and learn from people that have already done it and just replicate what they've done. So the program that I went to, the initial it was the first seminar was like 2 hours free seminar. That's how you get in a room.
Yeah.
And they teach you the concept of how things could work. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So I paid £1,000 for like a 3-day like basic training or advanced training, whatever it's called. And then the upsell in that room was 24 grand to go into the next like level. You guys look at me like crazy.
Wait. You paid a bag for the 3-day thing.
Yes.
Then
24
then in the 3 days they said the next level
I just saw his
is
eyes.
24 bags.
No, because you know what, yeah, I'll be like, a grand, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so the next one's 24.
I said, this is a jingle. This is a fucking
That's
jingle.
ACN. I'll be there like, excuse me?
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, so obviously,
Wait, so you paid the 24?
yeah, of course I did. That's why I am where I am today. Like, 'cause
Hey!
very simply, the way I sold it to myself is, Alfred, in your lifetime, you're going to spend 24 grand on holidays, takeaway.
But bare holidays though, bro. It's not even one holiday.
Bro, like, yeah, but the point is, okay, so that's the concept I had in my head at the time. If I can pull forward that spend and pull it today with the opportunity to be able to make seven figures, I would risk that opportunity, i.e. spend that money today to see if I can go and make 7 figures.
Okay.
That's the way I was seeing it. It's like again another uni degree. I left uni, I secured a 40 grand job, earning potential I got to about 60k in salary before that came to an end. But that was a 30 grand investment to kind of get a 40k job. So now it's pretty much spending a similar amount of money, but this time it's 7-figure opportunity.
How long was you in that job before you realized, cool, I need to get out of it?
A year.
A year?
Yeah. Because in a year, like I was like, okay, cool, I'm making 40 grand. Obviously, I started to increase my income each year. So I did get to 60k, but then that was just in the role. And then even outside of that, I was looking at ways to make money. So I was making an extra 10 to 15 grand extra outside of that as well, just doing like side hustle stuff. Just increase. For me, like literally, I would research every time I would work, how can I make more money outside of my job? So I was just trying to find ways, because I had this goal of like, let me hit 6 figures, let me get 100k. And it was like, I was just trying to find anything and everything that I can get into that would get me an extra income outside of my job as well.
Can I ask something? So you see when they told you, yeah, it's gonna be 24 bags to go to the next level, yeah?
Yeah.
You paid that one
I paid 20k on the day. And that's me emptying my account. And I needed to kind of pay the 4 grand. I think I paid the 4 grand like 2 weeks later.
And my last question is, was this all Lidge peas?
Yes, bro.
So I've been mad too, because I get it. Like when niggas jug on the side, I fully hear it.
No.
You know what I mean? So you worked hard for
this is
for
my
a year. You saved your bread and you bang,
this
20
is
bags.
savings that I had from like working, and I just thought, look, I was actually the plan was to buy a property with that money, like put towards a deposit somewhere in the Midlands and buy a house. And I was like, okay, like forget the house, let's just go into this. This for me, I was excited. Like when if I hear something and I can see that it's possible, I'm like 100 miles per hour.
I was gonna ask you, like, what was the thing that made you think cool? Because like you said, you basically skied the putting the deposit on the house, but you're taking 20 grand out of your account and putting it into something that's not physical. You don't get something back. You get it? Like you're literally just giving your money for an education that, let's be real, a lot of men go to education and take out a loan and they don't ever like get anything back from it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think it's on the individual. So like, I know some people have spent like hundreds of thousands even on like education and not even where I am. So like it's obviously dependent on yourself. And I feel like myself, I knew like how precious that 20 grand was for me. Like that was literally hard earned money, like sweat and tears. Like right, I've done the shit jobs. I've done fucking warehouse jobs. I've done Arsenal stewards, catering, wine waiter. I've done all the fucking bullshit jobs. So I've been through that, got in this corporate job, and it's like, are now in a vehicle where I can earn some money, I can save. I'm not a big spender. I'm not really one to kind of buy all this bullshit.
I can say you just for those that can't see, so you're a millionaire. You wear New Balance, Apple Watch, not a rolling inside, no Balenciaga, no. Are these Amiri?
No,
It's not Amiri. Wow, this is amazing to me. Sorry.
So like for me, I'm in the mindset of like I would rather. So someone could just had this conversation so many times. Like so, in the conversation of like you've got an opportunity to learn something, i.e. spend thousands of pounds acquiring information, or go and spend thousands of pounds going on a nice holiday, or even buying nice clothes and stuff. I'm like, this thing is just an excitement thing. And for me, this is more tangible in the sense I can go and acquire information, level up, become someone better, empower people around me. So like, why would I not do this? And I don't need to kind of buy the luxury stuff to prove to someone, oh yeah. I'm making money or whatever. Like for me, it's like it's a facade. Like once you get into the space, and you really know who's making money. People that really make money don't even, you'd walk past them and think they're broke.
Yeah.
Where did you, sorry, I know I keep cutting you, but I'm really interested. Like, where did you get this mindset from? Because I wouldn't say, you're not old. Do you get what I'm saying? So for you to have that in your mind, that cool, I'm going to put my money into this. Not a lot of people, especially from where we come from, and someone that looks like us would actually do that. Do you get what I'm saying? So what, like, was it like your parent, like who kind of gave you that sort of mindset that this is what I'm gonna do from this age?
Heartbroken and a girl left you for a rich nigga or what?
I don't have none of that, no.
Okay.
So for me, I guess I've come from like, not my parents, like just normal people, family in general, just normal people. But I've always had the aspiration to kind of build wealth young. So I wanted to learn from people that have built wealth, like what's their mindset, what's their identity, because again, to earn serious amount of money, like you actually change in person. Your mindset is different, like what you're saying, like how you come across this mindset. And it's because I got into rooms where people that were in the room were much further ahead, and I was trying to learn how they become like that. Like, and they're like very big on like, again, working on your mindset, your self-belief, and kind of eroding all this limiting beliefs and stuff. Because again, I think our culture, we've been deprived from like wealth and not even been exposed to like certain conversations.
Yeah.
And what I noticed in those rooms is the only difference between myself and that individual is they just had information, and we don't have that information.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So like most conversations in those rooms is like, how can we level up? Where's the next opportunity? And in our community, like barely like do we even sit down and let's talk about like, how can we put some money together and do something?
You know, I do believe you're right. I do believe lack of information is one significant factor. However, I also believe, like, especially in today's day and age, information is accessible, like to a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm even sure that there's people, correct me if I'm wrong, that know you. You know what I mean? That are friends with you, that could potentially, correct me if I'm wrong, get certain pieces of information that could put them in the right direction. That still just probably don't have the work ethic or the character or the discipline to commit to it. So I feel like that's another thing that clearly you must have that a lot of men lack.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I feel like you can provide information to people and tell them what to do and stuff, but if that drive isn't there, like for example, back to what made you go and look in property, that was off my own back. Like me spending, so I'd go to work, come back home, instead of like just chilling and watching Netflix or just chill, I would go on the laptop. What incomes, like what other ways can I make? What side hustles are there? Like how can I make an extra income? I would search these things on Google, YouTube, just literally being curious and trying to find information.
Yeah, you had a heart for it then. Because I know for a fact, if you're going to tell people you have 20 bags, I'm gonna show you the way, bro. Like Gara, you're gonna flip it into a mill. I promise you, bro. Just bring your 20 bags and invest into this. Niggas still ain't doing it.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
They still ain't doing it.
It takes a certain type of
man.
Just to
So what came with that 20, like with the 24?
Yeah, so
What
there's like a mentorship program alongside that, and there was 4 different courses which you can kind of repeat over a 2-year cycle. So you can go to the first one and then go back for like a repeater of the same course over a 2-year period, and that was essence it. And obviously there was a network. The events that they did, it was like 7,000 people in part of like the network, and they'd host events and stuff. So you kind of got to network out people that are further ahead or maybe on the same level as you starting out as well. So for me, it was just being in a new environment.
So basically, it was the 20K came with a whole network of people.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just a course.
It wasn't just a course. So for me, probably the network element was probably the better bit.
What's the importance of networking?
For me, I tell everyone, like, get into new rooms. Like, I know my environment. If I want to leave my environment, I've got to step out of that environment and go somewhere else. Sometimes it costs to be in that new environment, unfortunately, like, but it's a cost to play. Like, I've traveled to be in places and be in rooms where I've got to pay 25 grand just to sit there for 2 days. So it's like, but I want to access that information. I want to have access to that person. So I'm going to pay the fee to be in that room because I know that whatever I'm learning in there is a 7-figure opportunity. Like I don't go into rooms, spend that level of money and looking for like 25 grand return. Like
That's like that thing, innit? That you know they say, like, would you take 500,000 or have dinner with Jay-Z?
I'm the dinner with Jay-Z.
you actually dinner with Jay-Z
all day long.
Serious?
I guess it's relative to where I am as well, I guess. But even still, like even on a come up, I feel like, yes, you could argue me what value can you bring to that conversation, but it's also just sometimes it's just the right person speaking to you and something clicking in your head. And for me, I'll take that chance. Is Jay-Z, he's a billionaire. I want to become a billionaire. Like, why would I not have the conversation with him? Obviously, I feel like there could be some value maybe I could exchange with him, being around him. And you just never know what can come your way by being in front of someone that powerful and that influential. So it's like, why would you not?
Have you ever... Sorry, go on.
For me, 500 grand is like, it's everywhere. Like, people need to get this in their heads. There is more money on this planet than there is any other item on this planet. So the abundance of money on this planet is ridiculous. Like, there isn't, I mean, like anything else, there might be scarcity of that, but money is readily available. Like, there's too much of it even.
Well, that's the thing that I think
The rich mindset.
we don't see it like that. A lot of people think, like I need to get
Bro.
that.
People are stuck in their head like there's not enough money.
Like,
There's not enough.
a lot of us we think
And somebody's saying
money.
there's even too much. Show me the money.
I've been in rooms where people written £1 million checks in front of my face. I'm like, fuck me. Like this guy, like, there was a guy that wrote a £1.4 million check right in front of me. And I had dinner with him the night before, and I didn't even know he was that wealthy. Like,
So what did you gain from that dinner the night before? Because my point is, have you ever paid or been in a place where, okay, cool, you've gone in with the mindset of, I'm going to pay to be in this room, and you haven't actually gotten information worth what...
Nah, I don't think I've been to a room where I'm like, oh no, I didn't get what I came for. Like,
Sure.
yeah. Like even if it's just the initial, like if whether it's, let's say 5 grand, 10 grand to be in the room, like the worst case is I've got that 10 grand back, but more time is 10, 15 times even 100x that number. Because I'm not going into a room looking to get 25k worth of value from the conversation or even the environment being in that. Like, what's the point? I'm also put that into bricks and mortar. I can get the same money back and not have to leave my house. So if I'm going to invest in something, the opportunity's got to be huge. And that's the way I see it. So I'm only putting money into things where I know the upside is in seven figures plus, nothing less.
No, that makes sense.
So that's just the way I see it. I'm just acquiring information. For me, I feel like I'm stealing information because you're charging me 20 grand, but I'm now going to make 7 figures of that. So it's like,
Is it Garrett that
it
gonna make that 7 figures?
depend on the individual. Obviously, like this, the whole character trait, like who's an individual, what's their ability to be able to overcome problems and keep going forward. Because I'm not going to lie to you and be like, oh, it's smooth sailing. There are stresses, there are pressures. You have to work for it. It's the end goal you're trying to work through. So it's on the individual.
What's one of the hardest obstacles you faced on your journey to $1 million?
There's been so many. Like the one that I've kind of talked about the most is when I had investors pull out last minute. So imagine I'm trying to complete a purchase. I've got to raise 110 grand. So this is like them pulling out week prior to purchase. So let's say the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, get like messages saying, oh yeah, sorry, Alfred, unfortunately can't move forward with this investment. I've got to complete on the purchase on Friday. Everyone's bank, everything's ready. Like solicitors solid, everything. There's no way out of this. So it's like, but there's sometimes the pressure does get you to do things that maybe you might be uncomfortable doing normally. So I embrace pressure. Like,
What do you do in that? What do you do in that instance?
I try.
The guy was just turning to Franklin saying quickly.
No Franklin out here. Nah. But literally, I just went on my phone and just that night I just went to bed. I was like, fuck it, turn the phone off. Just I can't. It's the weekend, like late in the evening, just sleep. Alfred, wake up next morning, come up with a plan. So I just woke up early. I'm an early one. Go to the gym, come back, and I was just thinking, what can I do? So I just went on a message blast to everybody on my contact, like, and one of my boys. So this is what's so mad. So in your network, you're probably thinking nobody has money, or who's gonna borrow you money. So I messaged a friend saying, "Oh, bro, like, I'm trying to raise some money. I'm trying to raise 50 grand. Do you know anybody that has 50 grand?" And he replied saying, "Oh, bro, I've seen you put in the work. I'm gonna back you on this one. I've got 50 grand. Let me know the details, and I'll wire you the money." I was like, "What?" Like, and again, it's just. If I wasn't that pressure, I would never maybe have that conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like being uncomfortable, like for me, I have this mantra of like, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the next level. You just got to be in that uncomfortable zone all the time and just keep elevating, because you literally are forced to do better when you're uncomfortable.
Do you man think you have someone in your phone book that's going to give you 50K?
I would never know. I've never even...
Let that be your test next week. Go and challenge them. Go and make a broadcast. You never know.
I was going to say though, yeah, I don't want to make it like racy or nothing, yeah, but obviously you are a black man.
Yes.
In a field with a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm not in that field, so I don't know. Are there a lot of black people in your field?
So at the high, like, so what I'm doing now, there's obviously people in the space, yes, but there's still a minority of people, I would say. And then as you kind of climb up the ladder of like people that are just in the hundreds of millions, even half a billion, like the one that I went to where it was like 25 grand, I was the only black person in there. Yeah. I was the only black British person in an American room. Like for me, I stood out like a sore thumb. Like there was no way to avoid seeing this dark skinned guy who's in this room, British accent. But it was, for me, I took pride in that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you think it makes it more difficult, or do you think, because in your field, obviously they're looking for people that like obviously have confidence in certain things. Do you think they look at it like, oh, cool, yeah, like I kind of want to take a chance on this person, or is it a setback?
I think you being I have like high levels of like self-belief. Like I don't let nobody tell me what I can't do or what's possible. Like if I've seen another man do something, I believe I can do it.
Yeah.
And in my mind says operate in that direction. Like I can do it. He's done it. There's no reason why I can't. I need to figure out what do they know that I don't know. So when I go into these environments, yes, it's uncomfortable. Like I'm the black guy. I'd love to see black guys there and kind of like, oh, yo, bro, what's going on? Tell a story actually. Went to the US, 2 black guys. I'm like, yes, finally, some black guys. So, bro, this is like some surreal experience. So the guy, again, he wanted to kind of inspire me. So like, literally stood next to the guy. He's like, bro, look at this. Literally a wire of 150 grand came in. He's like, bro, we just closed it. I was also asking prior to that, what would you do for business? They're like in home improvements and stuff. So then lunchtime, he's like, bro, look at this, 150 grand come through. No word of a lie. Another 10 minutes later, it's like, bro, look again, another 150 grand. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, how you got this money? Like 150 grand, like 300 grand has dropped into your account in the space of 10 minutes of me just being next to you. Mad. Like, that's why I've never seen that before. And just getting exposed to that, it just makes it real. And like, you see the brother and you're like, oh, bro, we're basically the same. Like, you just have a better structure. You're just a bit ahead of me, and that's it. Yeah. And so for me, it just makes it more possible, or believe that it's possible because another brother is doing it. So it's like, for me, that I crave these things and I want to get exposed to more of these things because you can only normalize it the more you're around these things. Like these guys will spend 20 grand on like education. Even in that room, they signed up for a 50 grand program. Yeah. So like, again, you've got to back it, but they are making that kind of money. So it's like for them, they understand. Like when you start making money, you realize you paying your way to get in a room or getting access to information is like a cheat code to accelerate your growth. That's what it is. And it's not like the money becomes a secondary thing. It's not like, oh, I'm paying 50 grand. What could they possibly teach me 50 grand? Am I going to get 50 grand worth of value? Like that's the mindset of someone lesser. Like I don't go into the room saying, am I going to get 50 grand worth of value? I'm going there saying, how can I get £5 million worth of value from 50 grand investment? Yeah. That's what I'm going in there for.
Can I ask one? Because I'll ask people to ask you some questions, and I want people to actually get some of the things that they basically asked in this. Let me see a good one. Okay. Someone asked, and if you could answer them quickly, that's fine as well.
Yeah.
Someone asked, how do you make sure you keep a good history of good credit if you're self-employed?
So good credit, there's nothing more to it than just making payments on time.
Yeah, you really truly, innit?
Yeah.
So pretty simple.
Just
use your brain.
And for me, I take that as a pride. Like credit is so important. If you fuck up your credit, you're already like on the down, like on the low. Like it's hard because without credit, you can't scale quickly. Like the reason I've been able to build a portfolio of 4 million so far in the last 3 years is because I can leverage the bank's money. Do you know what I mean? 3 million of that money is from the bank. Do you know what I mean? So like, if I didn't have the bank, do I have 4 million? How long would it take for me to make 4 million?
1 million is his.
do the mathematics.
Done the math.
Do the maths. Okay.
So
wait, and you actually ain't got no rollie or nothing, huh?
No, I haven't bought. So I'll tell the lie and be like, so I am on a waiting. I'm trying to get from retail. So I'm trying to get AP. Okay, I don't want a rollie.
And the AP.
If I was gonna get a Rollie, it would probably be a Daytona.
It's investment piece.
But you know, I don't really look at these things as, like, if I was to buy like I'm trying to get a Rolls Royce. Like that's my next car for me.
So,
that's what I want. That's why.
Let me take a number. I've got someone that like. But I'm a sick chauffeur, you know. Bro, I'll let you smoke. I'll let you. I need to hire a chauffeur.
Like, this is top hires, man.
Yeah,
a chauffeur, a chef, full-time PT. These are all things on my list to kind of put in place for sure. But yeah, I can't remember what I was even saying now.
No, sorry. We're talking about credit.
The credit.
Yeah, credit.
You said the you can leverage the bank's money.
Yeah,
So obviously, whatever you do not miss a payment. Just make that payment. Whatever you got to do, just make the payment. Because
if you mess up your credit, yeah, because there are people that have messed up their credit,
especially in cost of living, boy.
It's not the end, is it?
It's not the end. Obviously, it just takes time to rebuild. I'm big on not wasting time and losing time. So like that's a 2-year setback. Realistically, like a year, 2 years setback. In terms of if you're trying to get any credit loans or like mortgages, more importantly, lenders aren't touching you. Obviously, CCJs is even worse. So you can be late if it's something silly like, I don't know, some sort of membership or a bill you didn't pay, like a phone bill, £20. If you got a good broker, got a good relationship with the lenders, then they can maybe find a way out for you and kind of show you've had a good track record since that event, but just try and avoid at all costs. Because that's what they're judging you on.
Financial advice.
Sick.
Only on HoilBoys.
Another one. Someone said, so you already answered the first bit. Someone said, how did you get into property? And also, do you have a course?
So courses, I've really started to kind of put stuff out on the educational side of things. So I've always run like a mastermind. So it's like a community of people learning through the network and myself. I host a course myself. So I turn up every week, Tuesdays.
How much is that?
It's $5,000 for the year.
I know. It's no,
For the year though.
It's not taking change. For the year?
Yeah, for the year. So it's not, I think it's quite. It's quite.
No, but I read that it didn't start at $5,000.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, tell us how it started.
So the reason why this whole mastermind started was when my contract got terminated. So COVID happens, I'm earning $5,000 a month, like get email, Alfred, until further notice, obviously due to COVID, we don't know what's happening. We have to terminate all contracts. So I'm like, fuck, I'm down to zero. Like, I literally had one more paycheck coming in and that was it.
Mad.
So the mastermind came through an Instagram Live. So I'd already started to build an audience, documenting my journey. And with the guests, or the guy that I was on someone's Instagram Live, he asked the audience, oh guys, if Alfred was to kind of put something together, would you guys be interested? And everyone said, yes. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Okay, cool, maybe this could work. So I come off that live, and then I put on my story and say, like, guys, if I was to make like a subscription-based mastermind where you guys can learn from me, get access to my knowledge, whatever network, would you be interested? And people were like, yeah. So I kind of I literally just was going on the fly. And I just, okay, cool. I'm going to launch this thing, £47 a month. I'm gonna create a network where you guys can come and learn from me. And 10 people easily said, yeah, done. Where's the link?
10 people.
I didn't have a link. I was like, bro, I need to figure out how to create a page where you can take a payment on that page. And I just kind of worked it out. And then, created the masterminds, online calls, Zoom calls. And so it's easy from there. But obviously I've built up.
How much you making a month from when it started?
Nah, it was like, so I got to about two and a half.
Pocket watch above.
Two and a half grand, yeah.
In a month.
From it. Like, this is early days.
That's very good for.
He can't tell you what he's earning now, though.
Yeah, what was he got to tell?
He said the early days.
This one camera will start shaking.
He can't tell you now.
Is there like a HoilBoys discount code?
I don't know. I'm not really one for discount.
I'm joking.
My whole mantra is like, look, if you wouldn't want me to discount the level of effort I'm putting into the mastermind itself or the knowledge I'm providing you. So it's like, for me, it's a fair value. For me, I still think it's a steal in a sense. You're getting access to me weekly. Like, I'm trying to remove myself from those calls and kind of create a higher ticket mastermind.
People.
Yeah. So it's kind of, that's going to happen either way. But yeah.
Do you have trouble with girls and that?
That's what I was literally going to ask next. I was going to say, let's take away from the property thing.
Yeah.
Ask about your personal.
I'm business, bro. My DMs are not for girls.
Get out.
I'll be real. Obviously, people are going to
This is the
DM.
difference between jokers and millionaires. Get out.
No, don't do that. No, I'm saying
I'm crying.
Obviously, girls are trying to slide in and girls are, you're really attractive, you're well articulate. Like listen, I'm like,
It's for the money though, you know.
yeah, obviously, no, I'm like, I'm not.
Do you think it's for the money?
Well, what else did they DM me for?
You
They might actually think your hands are not ugly.
No, girls don't
What
DM
girl do you
men,
know
bro.
is going to DM a guy out of the bloom?
Girls don't DM men, bro.
Yeah.
No, after a certain age, I think. But sometimes, like, girls do.
Nah,
Bro.
man.
For me, I already lose respect for you if you DM me.
You don't say that publicly.
You've already, I don't care. You've already lost the game. Like, if a woman's trying to approach me and she's DM'd, I'm just like, bruv, what is this? Like,
when she comes with like some sick game and she has peas as well.
she has peas. That's
I heard it though.
That's where the conversation might get interesting. If I go on your page and you're rolling in your Rolls Royce or your PJ,
You want the Rolls Royce for real,
I'm
you
okay,
know?
what's going on here? No, but I think what would interest me. I think let me put it back a bit. It would interest me to want to find out more.
Yeah, of course.
That's all that would do. But if it's like there's no substance,
Chewing gum.
Yeah, but chewing gum, of course. When it is, you see the way we view certain girls as chewing gum. I believe that when you're at that level, yeah, and you've attained so much, even more women just become chewing gum to you. No, I really, because then it's like,
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, okay, cool.
Like
So
what
now
video
you are where you are, yeah.
yeah.
Now you are where you are. Has your dating pool changed? Like, has it changed from when you was, I wouldn't say low, but like
it
lower?
was the uni.
Yeah. Has your dating pool changed? Do you look at like cool? Like, have you got access to plenty now?
Beyonce.
Because you again, like you said,
You said Beyonce.
I don't know if I
Get away from me.
because like you said, you don't flaunt. You get what I'm saying? You don't
Yes,
wear the
like,
role. So people might not know that you got the. You get what I'm saying?
Bare people won't know, bro. See his drip.
obviously, there's
This is simple drip, bro.
but the girls that have been around the guys that have money, no. Like they know who the guys of substance and the guys who are just in the club having a good time. Like these girls know. Like they really be knowing who's about their money and who's just kind of in the scene to be looking like they've got money, but in reality, like, they get to the bedroom and like, bruv, you're in a fucking box.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Spare man, you know. Spare man.
Like, yo, do you know what I mean? It's like, so it's girls are getting wiser and like they're kind of like, they're asking the right questions. Like, what'd you do? I know you guys want to say they're doing this and doing that, and they know, like, they're not done. They're not done.
Man, them lie though, so it's hard to actually decipher sometimes.
Yeah, and I guess it's up to the girl to know who's chatting shit and who's
But
real.
you say that, and I agree with you. But recently, me and my boy, we've actually come up with this theory that one of the main problems in the dating scene right now is the influx of a pandemic, an epidemic, yeah, of a disease, and it's man them cosplaying the rich nigga lifestyle. Niggas are just cosplaying choppers. And you know what it is? Because like I said, man not only taking you in because you actually have accolades, you know what I mean? But really and truly, bro, really and truly, no one knows what you do. You walk past like this, no one's looking at you twice. The thing is,
I'm happy. You know,
no, of course, no, bro, you're winning, bro. As in, this is how it should be played. But I'm just saying, reality is, more time, men and women are gonna look and not think anything of you because you ain't got a bust down. You ain't wearing fucking Amiris. You ain't wearing Dior crepes. You know what I mean?
No, I don't own none of this stuff.
But then bare men who are wearing that,
yeah.
are destructively in overdraft. They've been flogged, brother.
In overdraft.
They have been flogged by this economy. Their room is a mess. There's chicken bone. There's plates. There's dirty bed sheets. There's delivery packet. They're watching porn all day. Like I said that this is a fact. Because these men are just wearing Dior and Gucci.
No, but you know what baited everybody out when it came to COVID, where all you had was your house or your home.
Yeah.
Nobody can get outside the house.
So, man, we're missing, innit?
Exactly. So the man them that weren't snapping no more, that were active on the snap all the time or Instagram, whatever. The ones that were missing clearly didn't have no substance to themselves. Because they did, they'll be snapping. I'm in my living room. There's an 8-inch TV on the wall. I'm kicking back. I've got my shisha here. I've got my drinks here. I'm good.
Good.
You know what I mean?
The bubbles in the back.
Everyone else was on house party. Me honey. Oh my days. Nah, I hear it still. So is your circle of friends like small or?
I think I've grown like multiple circles of friends. So like even from taking it back all the way from like school days. So I've got my old school friends from like secondary school days, and I've got my uni friends. Again, uni friends kind of people that I kind of studied with, people that we had like going out having fun and all that stuff. So I've got different circle of friendships, and everyone kind of serves a different type of purpose. Then I've got the business guys as well. So it's like, obviously day to day, those are the guys that I hang around day to day.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, you see, friends, yeah?
Yeah.
So obviously, when you get to a certain tax bracket or whatever,
Yeah.
do you feel like can you still be friends with people that are probably like nowhere near your tax bracket?
Yeah. Like, I'm still friends with all the guys I knew from school.
You're not scared that they might line you up?
No. I don't think.
Like, they're just like, even down to the fact of...
Because I would be worried, especially if they go all the way back to school. Because not everyone's... Like,
No, I think the friend, at least I'm hoping so. Anyways, for me, I don't know. I don't want to even think of that mindset or have that mindset in my head of like someone can do that to me. Like, I just generally think my friends are kind of happy for me where I am. Obviously, they want to level up as well. But I don't think like there's any malicious thing that could have come through my friends anyway. At least I like to think that. But obviously, my friends they're still my friends. Like, I just don't spend as much time as I used to back in the day. But like, that's just because I'm always traveling. I'm always here. I'm going there. I'm not in London as much because I don't live in London, and all my friends are in London. So like, they can't call me now for like, oh, like, hi, bro. Like, sorry, probably this is like.
Sorry, I can't hear. I'm on a jet right now. Sorry. Pardon? Yeah, talk to you later.
Certain environments, like, you won't see me because I just know that there's nothing good being discussed in those environments. Like, when I go out and like all the conversations around just bullshit stuff, and like no one's talking about how do we level up, what's going on in business for yourself.
Oh.
It's like, for me, I just switch off. Like, automatically what happens, my phone comes out and I'm just on my phone, I'm just in the corner. So it's like, sometimes it's hard to be in some environments. When I get in those environments where maybe people aren't where I am, it's trying to bring them forward to where I am, i.e. like, these are the conversations I have. Like, when I go and sit around guys on my level, we're talking about how can we make our next 7 figures. What's the opportunity? Where's the vehicle?
Yeah, same. But shout me in these chats, bro. I'm there.
Five bags, bro.
But that's the conversation.
5 bags, bro, for the year, bro.
Now stop, man.
As opposed to like kind of talking about girls, drinks.
That's what man they talk about, you know.
I'm like, bruv, you.
You're pissing me
No, big man, am I lying though?
But you know what it is?
Oh, my days.
I think as well, like, obviously, like, back to like that exposure of getting into new rooms.
Yeah.
I remember there was a call that I had with someone. So we're running a mastermind. It's a high ticket one. It's like 20 grand per head. And one of the guys in the call, this black guy, and I was trying to get this. I was kind of upset in a sense. I wanted to try and get more black people in the room. Like, the room was full of white people. Like, people that paid the 20 grand were all white people, like, pretty much. And it was like, I wanted to get some black people to represent us. It's like, because if they can show themselves an example of wanting to invest in themselves to get access to information, then others can follow the same footpaths. But
It's things like this though, bro. Like, I'll be real with you, bro. Like, it takes things like you coming on here and talking about actually having to spend that kind of money to get in these rooms. Like, I don't even know many people's parents who will even co-sign spending that much. Do you get what I'm saying?
Ask me if I'm crazy.
Like, do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, until we've seen someone like you who has actually done it, succeeded at it, and you're now sharing your story, to the point where like, cool. Like, you know, seeing is believing. Like, a man is
100%,
looking at, I'm looking at you live in the flesh. Like, bro, this is a brother that looks like me. That's really doing this thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's showing me step by step what he's done. Do you get what I'm saying? And then if I go to talk to someone like, I don't know, like, even down to like our parents and stuff, and I say, yeah, I met someone who's done this, they'll be like, what? You spend that much? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hear it.
I hear both sides because it's still not chicken change, bro.
It's not chicken change, but
it's
like,
the whole
succeed from it. But at the same time,
that too.
But at the same time, it is something that, like, it is a possibility. Do you get what I'm saying?
course.
And a lot, like, before speaking to you, or like a lot of people that be watching this now, they probably wouldn't even have had a Scooby that you could even do something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's mad.
And as well, you like you get a lot of like investors, investor funding, right?
Yeah.
That's a great part of your scheme. How do you feel about and why are you so confident to always get people's money, and like what makes you so confident to know that you're not gonna fuck it up?
Very simply, I've invested thousands of pounds into my, like, up to this day, I probably like 120, 130 grand in total, like just personal development. This is not talking about buying property. So like, going into these like conversations with people that have got money and like, or they ask this question of like, why not using your money and stuff? And I'm like, well, my money is limited. It's like, it's a finite resource. If I'm trying to be ambitious, I do bigger things, scale. Like, all the big corporations on this planet have borrowed money to be able to scale. Like, this, It's called leveraging capital. That's how you do bigger things. You can't look at your finite resource eye trying to earn money and work for money. Like you'll be spending your whole life trying to earn £10 million cash in your hand, unless you get to obviously a higher level. Obviously, you can start probably earning that a lot quicker. But the point is, by leveraging other people's money, you can do more. So the way I position myself on these phone calls is like, well, one, I am someone that's serious about what it is I'm trying to do by the point of the fact that I have invested that level of money into my personal development and making sure that I am equipped to be able to go, take that money, utilize the money and do what I need to do and pay back safely. And even in the conversation alone, just being able to say I've spent 25,000, 100,000 so far, it's like, they just think, who's this mad person who's decided to go and spend 100,000 just information? Like, do you know what I mean? It just puts you in a different bracket to other people that maybe might be trying to get into property and aren't even aware of what to do. They haven't got a network, no knowledge, but they're here trying to ask for money. So it's that positioning in that phone call, and that's what allows people to kind of feel comfortable. Plus, I document, like you've seen me from the come up, like
Yeah, fair enough.
kind of going to the seminars, documenting behind the camera, getting in front of the camera, getting the production done and showcasing my projects. So like I've been very transparent in my journey and people kind of bought into that story, basically.
I was talking to my older brother as well, and he highlighted to me, correct me if I'm wrong, that what like a significant part of your process is buying dilapidated buildings and doing them over and having them as HMO.
Yeah. Like, so I wouldn't say dilapidated, like not completely run down. They're like just decent properties that have the room sizes that I need to be able to convert them to like 6, 7, 8 rooms. Okay. And then I'd rent that out for income. And
what is the biggest obstacle you face, and also one of the benefits in doing it like that?
So I wanted to get clear on, I guess, what I wanted to invest in when it comes to property. There's so many strategies out there that you can get involved in. For me, I wanted ownership. That was one thing that I wanted. And I wanted high cash flow and strategy. So for me...
High cash what, sorry?
High cash flow, like high income properties, basically. And for me, the only options that were available pretty much was the HMO. Obviously, there's not service accommodation and stuff you would do. But I that was the model I went to at the time. And this is the idea of buying a residential home, I spend about 100, 115 grand, 20 grand, converting the building. Yeah, these are big refurbs. So average ticket price between 250 to 300 grand property purchase. Refurbs are upwards of 100 grand easily, and then kind of revaluing that 500 grand. So the numbers work, and those are the type of assets I go for. And for me, it's just a very simple model of buying the property, converting it, and then retaining it for income, i.e. renting it out to either students or professionals.
So you get like, so you're talking about like 400 grand properties, but then you're renting it out to like individuals, like, so like rooms?
Yeah, individual rooms, yeah.
Okay.
So each person's paying as low as maybe 550 and as high as maybe 900, depending on the room you're in, whether it's a studio or just a normal ensuite room. So yeah, for me, it's a great model to build income. And obviously I've been able to do this just because of that one skill, being able to learn how to raise capital, which has allowed me to scale. Yeah. Because if I couldn't raise capital, then obviously, again, my finite resource of money, I probably wouldn't be nowhere near. I probably wouldn't be $1 million, like in terms of like properties bought yet. Yeah. Maybe half of my bought one property by now, 2 properties. But you can't, like, just for me, I study people that have done more than me or at a higher level than me and just replicate what they've done. And when you get in those rooms, this is what you find out. People are leveraging capital and going to do what they need to do and then paying back the investors alongside the journey. So,
apart from that, what would be the best thing to invest in apart from like housing and that?
I think it's kind of a hard thing to say in terms of everyone's got a preference. I wanted to get wealthy for sure, and for me that was property because everyone it's the most stable asset that's available. You can. I know people that make money in the stock market. I know people that make money in the crypto market. I know people that make money running Amazon FBA. So like there's so many different businesses and business models that work. There's no right or wrong. I think you just have to be, I think for me, what I like to say is get educated. Don't go in blind. Don't get a buzz of your friends and I just made 10 grand off this investment and you got to put your money in blindly without even knowing what the hell how it works. So just get educated. And once you get educated, that's where the confidence comes in to say, yes, I'm willing to put money into this because I know exactly how it's going to pan out. Or at least I understand my risk going into this, as opposed to my friend told me this and I just lost 5 grand. Then you're like, oh, that's a shit deal. Bad investment. Whereas people are still making money in that vehicle. So, yeah.
Sick.
Just before we go, Highlight of the Week.
Highlight of the
We
week.
basically have a section where we just shine light on anything that we want people to be aware of during the week. So like it could be good,
Could be good, bad.
like music, art, anything. Literally,
anything.
a person.
Could be a personal experience. Could be God. Could be anything. Something that you want to be highlighted. This moment, but we'll start from there. So then,
Cool. I'll think of something before then. Hopefully.
My highlight of the week this week. I don't know if I'm gonna steal anyone's highlight of the week, but
this guy's such a thief, man, and it goes for the easy picking.
You did.
No, go on.
I'm gonna say my highlight of the week.
No, go on.
It's what?
My highlight of the week this week was the wedding that I was at.
So
Yeah,
that's fun.
the wedding that I was at.
Where were they from?
One was from Jamaica, one was from Nigeria.
Perfect. That's a perfect blend, you know.
Perfect
You
blend.
reckon?
I swear down, you know, big man thing.
But,
Depends, you know.
Who was from Jamaica? The woman in it.
Yeah, the bride.
Yeah, but that's a perfect blend. No?
Depends on the tribe,
But,
though, no?
No, it was just nice, like to see.
Come on.
Fair enough.
It's just nice to see people fly out for someone's celebration, innit? Like, it's kind of sold me on a destination wedding still.
Oh, I was always doing that, boy.
But like,
It's becoming a thing.
Sold me
But
because
you feel I'm
it's
getting
just
married in this UK where any Tom, Dick, and Harry and H.
Yeah, like
come to your wedding.
Yeah, you got to limit numbers.
I'm gonna fly as well, bro. Don't get twisted, bro.
No, but listen, as in, if you're not invited, you're not buying a ticket.
Yeah.
But even,
No, but you're
you
gonna
get what I'm saying?
invite me,
But
though.
even if you are
Yeah,
invited,
yeah,
though,
I'm just
and
saying.
you're not really like, like to fly out for someone's wedding, you have to be vibes. Like you have to be on good vibes. You have to like really cool.
Yeah.
I want to be there,
Yeah.
celebrate. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like everyone that was there, they wanted to be there.
Of course,
do you know what I'm saying? And it was just good vibes from start to finish, innit? So yeah, man, that's my highlight of the week, man.
No, I love that thing,
That
man.
still.
Congrats to you once again, man. You get
Thank
me?
you.
Come on, Hoil. My highlight of the week. You're harsh, man. You're harsh. You tried to ruin it for me, but it's fine. My highlight of the week is Alfred. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, you know. I'll be honest. I found out about Alfred recently. Shout out my younger sister. She, you know, probably be my joint highlight of the week because without her, I wouldn't have come across you. So shout out my younger sister, Christiana. She goes Kent Uni. Come on, going through exams right now. Wish her all the best, darling. And like she's always. I mean, I have like the most unique and abstract conversations just about society and people, and she likes people that actually gets things done. People that might not get the most limelight, but actually gets stuff done. She sent me your call out, and I was like, oh wow, sick. Who's this? And she told me, she's like, no, like he's this, he's that. I said, rah. I said, look at you, that pitching this guy to me. You know what I mean? So I went to go and check, and I said, rah, like nah, this guy's actually big business. And because she sent you to me, I thought you was around the same age as her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay.
So then I literally, I followed and I DM'd him like literally straight away. I sent him a DM in my head. At least I've tried it. I'm gonna send it to her and show. Listen, I know you think I won't try. I've tried in it. And literally the same night, he's like, yeah, like where? I'm down. And I'm thinking, bro, like that's you know what I mean. And there's like it's just you know it's amazing to see because you're someone that's busy. You're someone that's that you're getting stuff done. And the fact that you know I highlighted to you that I really wanted for you to come on for young black males, especially to see an example like you in the flesh, and the fact that you was willing to do that, you know what I mean? Like nothing, like you ain't really gaining much from here, you know what I mean? No, like
For me, it's exposure, I guess, and kind of showing people what's possible.
Yeah,
that's the main message.
Fair enough, of course, but like really and truly, you're someone that's getting paid to come here and come there, you know what I mean? So
perspective, yes.
In that sense, is that I was like, bro, we're all honored that you would come here, you know what I mean? And you came here, you've given us your time, you've been a great guest, and you've actually given a lot of people insight and valuable information about this field, innit, you know what I mean? And honestly, just, I feel all of us, even those at home, I just wish you all the best, man. You continue to flourish and thrive in your field, you know what I mean? More wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and just keep on killing it. But it's definitely a breath of fresh air to see a rich nigga with no Rollie, with no Dior, with no Amiri. It's a breath of fresh air, man. So big up you, man, for real.
Appreciate it.
Did you know who Charlie was when he DM'd you?
Yeah, I've seen his stuff. Obviously, like I've seen his stuff before.
So let's say if it was me or him that DM'd you, do you think you would answer
No,
back?
I actually replied. So I said, "Okay, let me."
God damn you.
I replied to
still.
every single thing, but obviously I put a post out saying, "Oh, I'm trying to get on a few podcasts."
Okay.
So if you know anybody, share it with them. So if someone reaches out regarding the podcast,
At that time,
then I'll check it out for sure. So
But it's easier though because it was Charlie in it.
I wouldn't say like some. I did a
think you even
podcast.
knew me, I can't lie. I swear down. I didn't even.
I mean to him, as in because he knew you, it was
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously I've seen his.
He's valuable. That's what I was.
Guy's selling Charlie's coins going up.
Oh, leave me alone, man.
For me, I think the Gen Z event. I think the kids like these guys are hungry, man. These guys are 20s in their 20s,
Yeah, man.
21, 22, and just put together an event to kind of inspire the younger generation to kind of start getting into property, learn from people that are doing it at a high level, and just know that it's possible for them as well. So like, there's a room 500 people.
Sick.
So like,
Sick.
good guys. Denzel, shout out to Denzel, Pokey Banks. I forgot the other guy's name, the third guy.
Friend of the show.
So yeah, they're doing well, man. Like, and for me, like I said, 100% I'll be there because like I want to show people what's possible. Like it's not. Sometimes this stuff can seem like magical, like or only the ultra high level people are involved in the space. But see someone like myself and the other speakers that were there, that look like they can relate to us. For me, that's powerful, and it just gives people like inspiration that it is possible. You just got to put the work in.
Yeah.
So I love that, and for me, that's fulfilling for sure.
That's the main thing, I think, man. I think you always say everyone can dream. To dream is fine, but the grind is sold separately, and the grind is the most important part.
100%.
You know what I mean, so yeah, man. That was with Bricks with Tips, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Ty was the host.
Shout out Bricks with Tips, friend of the show.
Amazing host as well. Guys on job. I'll give him that.
He is still. Sick.
Yeah.
HD with the base fee. Who's your holiday?
You know what's mad? Everyone's holiday of the week is so like, what's the word? Like personal and
Could be anything. Bro.
has substance. You know what I'm saying?
Could be anything, bro. I know it's gonna be a football team or something.
Nah, it's actually to do with boxing still.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, but obviously, I wasn't here last week in it, so I couldn't say in it. But Gervonta Davis, good victory. Stayed up to watch the fight. It didn't last long, and yeah. That's it, man.
Do you think he's the face of boxing right now?
Absolutely, mate.
Absolutely,
mate.
Do you think it'll be a good fight, him and Mayweather?
Nah, they can't.
Or not yet.
They can't do that, man. They can't like.
What?
Bro,
Mayweather don't box no more, bro.
Mayweather's getting knocked out. I love Mayweather.
You think so?
100%.
Yeah.
So, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Because they're pretty much alike, but he's faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gervonta's way faster and Mayweather's slow down. He's getting caught in even this exhibition fights. So like, imagine you're now someone in their prime.
Trains everywhere.
You're getting caught, man. You're 100% getting caught. You're doing that flexing around and you're getting caught.
I don't think anybody will give him a run for his money right now.
What, in his weight?
In his weight, or even just a bit up. Like no one's gonna.
So do you feel like he's better than Mayweather in Mayweather's prime?
No,
Mayweather didn't get hit, bro.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Too technical.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because they got different styles in it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I prefer watching Tank.
Yeah.
That's because
It's
he knocks
more
man
dynamic,
out.
more exciting. I mean, yeah, Mayweather's very
and
tactical.
he can take a punch as well.
Yeah, he can take
Yeah,
a punch.
yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I don't think no one can beat him right now.
Come on, say no more.
So yeah, give it to my man still.
Well, hey.
But yeah, that was episode 66. Yeah, man, that was a great episode, man. Do you want to plug yourself quickly before you go?
Alfred Journey on socials. On surname is spelled Dzadey. So just mainly on Instagram.
I was gonna say you need to spell it because man said Dzadey like it was Jade.
Where country you from?
Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I was gonna say you look a bit like Stormzy still. Is there one?
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Imagine I'm picking up an award and then I pick up the award and the guy at the podium was like, "Oh, this is what happens when Stormzy leaves the entertainment business and comes to business."
No way.
I just turned around and I was like, "What the fuck?" Is going on?"
Wait, pause. Was he white or black?
White.
I will lose it. I will lose it. You what? That's like a Chinese man coming and someone say, "This is what Jackie Chan looks like." Are you mad?
That's
Bro,
fine.
I get Lukaku and I get Stormzy.
Oh, so
Bro,
good.
That's mental.
You like the most famous Ghanaians, isn't it?
You do like him though. You had the same
Lukaku's not
structure.
Ghanaian.
No,
He is
I don't think he looks the same.
yeah, you know.
I don't know. I don't see it, but yeah.
Who?
You don't see it.
Both of them. Oh, Lukaku kind of, but like Stormzy
Is
definitely.
he Congolese for real?
You look more like Stormzy still.
Really?
No? Yeah.
Originally from Congo, yeah?
Who?
Lukaku?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
He looks like Stormzy
I
heavy.
can't believe someone actually said that.
Yeah, bro.
Everyone laugh.
A room full of 500 people, bro. Like there's a full dinner, award show, award ceremony. I got caught on camera as well, like because my videographer was with me. But yeah, it's like mad, mad.
Did everybody laugh though?
Yeah. It's like, what's going on here?
What do you have your own personal cameraman?
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, man. We didn't hire you.
Hey, HoilBoys, episode 66.
How late?
Wait.
Hi.